What is your problem?
Just think you mark your key. Try telling you. You just blow off anything that I say. You get your key and your pin, and he's gonna make it a new key. He's gonna steal the opportunity to steal shit from you. You fucked up shit to your house. Somebody you don't even fucking know.
He's a nice man who is a fan of mine. How do you know that?
How do you know he's not going to do that? Why would you want to take the chance?
Because I trust him.
You trust somebody you don't even know.
He saved me.
You trust somebody you don't even know. He saved you. That's his job. He's supposed to be doing his job. He's not supposed to be going to your house to get in one of your
That would mean
outfits.
he's trustable.
No, that doesn't mean he's trustable. Doing his job is one thing. Getting a key to somebody's house, to a patient's house, going in to take one of their outfits, it actually should be a rule that he's not supposed to do stuff like that. And it probably is.
What?
It probably is a rule that he's not supposed to be doing stuff like that. So he gets the key to your house and your pin, goes out and makes an extra key. When you get home, he has the opportunity to go in. And you're very much unaware of it. Right now, give him your key and your pin, you're not even there. Takes whatever he wants. How do you know he's not going to do that? I want to protect you, and you don't even let me do it.
Or you are overthinking it. How do you know that isn't the case?
I'm not overthinking it. I'd be goddamned if anybody's going to get the key to my house when you're here. How do you know that's not the case? Is that really worth taking a chance for?
You don't even know Mark. You are just assuming things as always.
You don't even know Mark. All you know is he's your nurse. You don't know him. Matter of fact,
I know a lot about him. We have had many conversations.
I'm spending all kinds of time with him, huh? That's interesting.
What?
Spending all kinds of time with Mark.
All kinds of time?
That's what you just said.
That's not what I said.
Said you've been getting to know him since you've been there. Sit down and talk to him. You know him.
But keep putting words in my mouth.
That's what you said. You've talked to him a lot
not.
since you've been there. It is. You talked to him a lot since you've been there.
No, it's not.
You've sat down and had conversations with him. His cousins are something, you said. I remember you said something about his cousins. You knew his cousins were something that, who cares? You don't know them.
They play football on rooftops.
Oh, that's what it was. They play football on rooftops. So you know him so well because he plays football on rooftops. Well enough to give him the key to your house with the PIN number and everything.
I
Tell him
know
to go
more than that
on his
law.
own. Well, how much do you know? How much time have you spent with him?
How much time? What is your problem?
How much time have you spent with him?
What is your issue?
My issue is somebody your key to your house and your PIN number. I don't even know the guy. Yeah, you're in the hospital spending all kinds of time with him.
No, that has nothing to do with you asking how much time I've spent with him.
You what?
Have I been on the phone with you every night since I got here?
Yeah. That doesn't exclude.
Then shut the fuck up.
That doesn't exclude all the fucking times you're not on the phone with me when Mark is there. So how
Oh,
much time have you
Jesus.
spent with Mark? So how much time have you spent with him?
You are pathetic.
Oh, I know it. I'm pathetic because I'm trying to protect my fiance, but she gives a fucking key and her pin to somebody she don't even know to begin with.
Yes, he knows my PIN, and I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Of course not. Why tell your fiance, but when your fiance's not even out there to get in your house, but you tell this nurse that you don't even know, like you spend all kinds of time with, like go into your house. Here's my PIN. Here's my key. Feel special, because I won't even tell my fiance what my PIN is, but I can guarantee I know what your PIN is. 9455.
What's my PIN?
9455.
Good guess.
How could it be? How could it be anything else?
What?
How could it be anything else but 9455? That would be impossible.
I like that number. I think it's beautiful.
I know. That's because it spells out will. Jesus Christ. Whatever. Whatever the fuck you want. You're leading us right down the fucking road of destruction.
Hello?
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 He said, do a... Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Jesus. Can you hear me now?
Yes, hi.
Hi. I said, do whatever the fuck you want. You're leading us right down the road of destruction.
Destruction?
Yeah. That's where you're taking our relationship, right down the fucking road of destruction. 'Cause everything I say doesn't matter to you.
Because I like the number 9455.
Because it spells out will. Your ex-lover. The one that you have feelings for. I'm sorry, I'm sorry if you're gonna feel crying on it, but you know that's how I feel. You don't give a fuck about the way I feel. You've proven that time and time again. My feelings don't mean shit. As long as you get your number in there, 9455, that spells out Will, your ex-lover. You don't care how much it hurts me. You're ruining us because you can't fucking stop the bullshit with Will. And because I try to protect you with this guy, Mark, tell you not to give him your fucking key and your pin, because I don't want anything bad happening to you and don't want anything getting stolen from you. You do it anyway. You don't listen to anything I say. It's like I might as well not even say anything. I can't even fucking protect you from here. You don't let me.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Excuse me, Jamie? Why are you crying so much? Don't like when I hear you cry.
I'll get off the phone. You can talk to Mark again. Cry to him. He'll like it.
Apparently I can't like a number.
Hello.
Why are you being so cruel to me?
I'm not being cruel. You're not listening to anything I tell you.
Yes, I
You
do.
don't know this guy. You don't know this guy. Yet you
I
give
do.
him the PIN number. No, you don't. Unless you spend all kinds of time talking to him since you've been there.
He gave me his social.
And even... Oh, really? Hell did he give you his social for? I didn't hang up, did you?
I hit the hang up button, sorry.
Why did he give you a social? Hello?
It's a form of insurance when he goes to my house.
It's a form of insurance when he goes to your house. Okay.
I can't type instantly, Lorne.
I know, I'm sorry. So you've got his social. He goes to your house. You don't have cameras inside your house. How do you know what he's going to do? How do you know he's not? You have cameras inside your house. How many? You got one in every room so you can keep an eye on him?
I don't know, Lorne.
I'm not comfortable with a stranger going to your house and having your pin and an handy key.
Jesus, why are you hounding me? This is stupid.
It's stupid. It's stupid that I'm trying to protect you and you don't let me.
Protecting me or
I can't do anything
jealousy?
about it, Jenny. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the fuck I do. You just do the opposite.
It does.
No, it doesn't. It's trying to protect you from him being able to fucking go in after you get home. But it doesn't matter what I say or do. You just do the opposite anyway.
You don't need to, that's the point.
Whatever.
You are just mad I trust him.
I know, you trust him with your pin that you weren't even going to give me, that I had to guess was your ex-lover's fucking name again. You want me to be happy about?
If I told you, it would piss you off.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me and I knew it anyway. Not too fucking hard to guess. Your ex-lover's still on your mind. I
For
don't do anything
whatever
like that
reason
to
you
you, did
don't
I?
like the number 9455.
WILL. That's exactly what it spells. That's why you got that number. Don't think I'm stupid.
No, it's 9455.
Yeah, 9455. 9,455. That spells out will.
There's no letters, Lorne.
On the telephone? Yeah, there is.
It's a number.
It's a name. You really think I'm stupid?
Wasn't your ex on your mind the other week when you were calling her a threat?
Momentarily. She hasn't stuck with me for how long?
Right, sure, Lorne. I forgot it's different.
What's different is you've actually been with him multiple times and hired him to be your assistant. I didn't realize how much was behind that.
You can assume
Yeah.
what my pin represents, but that's all it is. An assumption.
Oh, of course. Whatever. Do whatever you want.
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hang on. Hang on, honey. I'm trying to fix the damn thing. Okay, can you hear me now?
You know I don't need your permission to do things, correct?
Oh, I know you don't. It's just what you do tells me these things. Tells me where I am in your mind. It tells me where Will is in your mind.
You assume things I do. That's all.
Tells me where I am in your mind, and it tells me where Will is in your mind.
You assume a number means something.
Pretty obvious, and Will was the one that pointed it out to me.
Keep jumping to conclusions.
It's obvious when Will pointed it out to me. Or whatever, use whatever number you want.
It's obvious where you stand. While you are my fiancé, how many times must we do this song and dance, Lorne?
So, how long are you going to keep Will in your mind?
Am I engaged to Will?
No, Not supposed to be.
Am I
Supposed to be
engaged to
engaged to me.
Will?
Supposed to be engaged
Am I
to me.
engaged to Will?
No, you're not
Am I
supposed
engaged
to
to
be.
Will?
You're supposed to be engaged to me, but
Am I
the
engaged
way
to
you
Will?
act, are two different things. When everything you do revolves around Will,
You assume
the way you
things I
act,
do.
I assume things
Keep
you
jumping
do.
to conclusions.
Of course, I assume them when you're the one that tells me about them. Or Will's the one that tells me about them too. Of course, I have to assume.
Is Will the one who proposed to me over the phone?
No, Will proposed to you on a pier when I never asked him to.
That was sweet of him.
Oh yeah, real sweet of him. He never fucking include me in on it.
If you don't trust me, Lorne, what are we doing?
Well, I want to trust you, but I want to trust that you friggin'
You don't.
love me and want me. I want to trust that you love me and want me. But when you can't even tell me that you love me, yet you have such an easy time telling Will that you love him.
Am I engaged to you?
Yeah. So why should the words "I love you" come out of your mouth
Shut
so
the
hard?
fuck up.
Why do those words "I love you" come out of your mouth so hard when it comes to me? But when it comes
Shut
to
the
Will,
fuck up.
when it comes to Will, they come out of your mouth very easily.
Because we do this bullshit every day.
Well, we'll probably do it. We'll probably continue doing it every day as long as you fucking have Will in your mind and on every pin and all that shit.
Right, because you have a problem.
I do. I had a problem when he asked me all kinds of questions.
And even when you say it's fine.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize
You still have a
exactly
problem.
how. I didn't realize exactly how much actually went on between you two.
Right, here we go.
Well, oh well. Doesn't
You were
matter, all
told
I can do
everything
is
and
grin
somehow
bear it.
forgot again.
I
You were told everything and somehow forgot again.
I weren't told everything. I know you slept with him
Yes,
one
you
time. I didn't know
were.
it was multiple times. I didn't know you slept with him multiple
Yes,
times.
you were.
No, I did not.
Yes, you were.
I didn't. I wasn't aware that
Yes,
there
you
were
were.
feelings. I weren't
Yes,
aware
you
that there
were.
were feelings
Yes, you
about doing
were.
that.
Yes, you were.
Another thing, if you don't want to listen to what I have to say.
How about you listen for once?
For once, I listen to you all the time, but at least I absorb what you tell me. It doesn't matter how much I emphasize or how much it bothers me the closest you have with Will.
I told you on the first conversation on the phone we had, Will and I had sex. I am now explaining this point to you for the third time.
You didn't tell me that it was multiple times and that there were feelings between you two.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
The only time that you told me you had
Yes,
sex
I did.
was when you had sex with Will and Winnie, and Will
No.
kept saying that he liked me and that I was an alright guy.
No.
I knew nothing about the
Again.
feelings that you had with Will.
Shut up and listen. first phone conversation we had, I told you that when Winnie disappeared, Will and I had a thing. I have now told you this 4 times. Winnie was gone, I told you that. Specifically, I remember it.
I don't remember that you telling me that you got a
And
thing.
you know what you said?
What did I say?
It's not still going on, right? And I said no.
Okay, so maybe I must have forgot.
But
So
keep
I'm
saying
sorry.
I never said it.
I must have forgot. I'm sorry. That sounds like something I would say. So I must have forgot. I'm sorry. It doesn't make me any more happy about you and Will being so close. Or you using Will's name as your pin.
Yeah, here we go again. You forgot and I have to hammer it in your head.
No, I know. So imperfect. I just can't be like Will.
But sorry, let's forget the bullshit I put you through, Jamie. I forgot.
If I'm man enough to apologize for it, if I and admit it when I'm wrong.
So do I.
So sorry, my memory's not as good as Will's.
Never said that.
I'm tired of him being such a large topic of our conversations.
But I'm not the one sitting here grilling someone about how something was never said when it was you just forgot. Ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is the bullshit that they do. That you want me to like them for the bullshit that they do.
And you keep bringing Will up.
Yeah, well, you keep
I'm not,
him
you
right there in
are.
my head. You keep him right there in my head.
You want to stop talking about him but can't stop mentioning him.
That's because I know you won't tell me what's going on with him. I know you won't tell me things that you guys do or talk about. You don't even tell me that you text him. I know you do. Not stupid. Guarantee you won't tell me the stuff you talk about.
Lorne, I have his phone, are you stupid?
You don't have his phone all the time. He had it the other day.
How am I talking to you right now?
I said, you don't have it all the time. The other day you didn't have it. Then
I
10
must
minutes
be
later,
taking to Will right now.
I didn't say right now. You don't have it all the time though, do you? I know you don't because he didn't. He had it the other day. Till he sent it over with Mark so you could talk to me.
Hey, Will, Lorne is onto us. He's assuming shit yet again and making an ass of himself, please help me.
Who did you say that to? Will?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hang on. you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Sort of. Are you breathing into the phone?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I had the phone right up to my head, and for some reason you still couldn't hear me. Jamie, you have no idea how... God damn it.
Hello?
All right, try this again. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You have no idea how much I want to stop talking about Will. When you don't tell me things, I know that you texting back and forth to Will.
What are you going to assume next?
I don't know what's going on. I'm
I
mad about
can't wait to hear it.
I'm mad about not knowing what's going on. I know you.
Hello?
I know you. Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? All right, I got you on speaker. Can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me? Honey?
Yeah, barely.
All right, I've got you on speaker. I had to put you on speaker. This weather's acting screwed up. Hang on a second. I gotta go out in the kitchen and plug my headset in.
So what are you assuming now?
Nothing. Hang on. Hold on. Let me make sure it's turned off. Okay, can you hear me? Honey, can you hear me?
Will had his phone one day and apparently we are texting all the time. You want to know what we are talking about, yet every time you hear something you get mad and yell. You yelled at me over a stupid drawing. Boo-hoo, so what if he drew me a picture every day?
See, draws your picture every day. But you don't think that I should be upset about him hitting on you. Regardless if his memory's lost and all.
Hitting me.
I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be happy about that. I didn't say hitting you, I said hitting on you.
Will is a man, he doesn't hit women.
I didn't say hit you, I said hit on you. Making moves on you. Some reason you think I should be happy about that. It's not something I'm going to be happy about.
So I have to detail every picture he sent me to you?
It'd be nice if you did, but obviously you don't want to because you don't want me being upset. I can imagine the stuff he's drawn though. It doesn't take that much of an imagination. But they're sweet though, aren't they? Regardless if he's drawing a picture of your fiance, and punching your fiance in the face in the picture, he's sweet. So sweet, I'm going to use 9455 because it spells his name as my pin. Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, fine, so here's one. I'm on the phone with you crying. He's comforting me, but he doesn't have pants on.
He's comforting you, and he doesn't have pants on. Is he back in the room with you? Is he back in the room with you?
No.
And why would you say that? Is that one of the pictures that he drew?
I don't know, is it lawn?
So he's drawing you pictures of me saying that I'm hurting you
Could it
when
be
he's
sarcasm?
when he's comforting you, no pants on. But I'm the one hurting you. But him being in the room comforting you, no pants on, shouldn't hurt me.
I mean, you do, constantly making me cry every night.
And you hurt me every night because of Will.
Because you yell and scream at me.
You don't yell and scream, but you do the same type of bullshit because of Will.
And assume what my pin represents without proof.
The only proof I have is because you told me, as if you tell me, and because Will told me. Go figure that.
So that means it has to be true, right?
Must be. Will knows everything, remember? He's such a sweet guy.
You bring Will up every time.
Well,
Bring him up again.
would have to be close to him.
I think you're the one in love with him.
That's disgusting. I forget you said that.
You can't stop bringing him up. You must be.
I can't stop being pissed off about him because you're so close to him.
That's what best friends are, Lorne. They're close.
It's a little
Oh,
difficult for the fiance to swallow when that best friend was your ex-lover and you got your PIN number spelling his name on everything.
Keep assuming that's what it is.
Well, why does it come so easy for you to say I love you to him? Well, it doesn't come that easy for you to say it to me and I'm your fiance.
Because we are best friends and I've known him for years. You yell at me every night and make me cry.
So I just say it shouldn't bother. I should say that it shouldn't bother me that you're so close to Will.
Exactly, we are best friends.
Best friends don't need to see each other naked.
It's part of my job.
When you're not doing the job, best friends don't need to see the other one naked.
Whatever you say, let me guess, the fart party.
Fire party, him fucking Winnie in your bed.
Lorne is jealous of
Well,
fart parties and married people having sex with each other.
you're right in the bed. It's pretty rude.
I don't care, I see it at work 100 times a day, and I think you fail to see that.
No, I don't fail to see it. It's just you're so close to him. Maybe it worries me.
It does, that's the only reason.
Maybe it's a threat to me.
You make it a threat.
Why wouldn't I when I know that he's rubbing lotion all over you?
It's part of the job.
Yeah, but when it gets your juices flowing, that's a threat to me.
And again, we have talked about all of this shit countless times now, and look, we are doing it again then.
We didn't talk about it getting your juices flowing.
Juice is flowing.
Sorry, about the phone. I know you don't want me to think anything of it, but it's hard for me not to think anything of it. It's very hard for me not to think anything of it.
Well, Lorne,
Especially
guess
when you
what?
I know, it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter if it bothers me or not. It doesn't matter.
That's your problem.
Exactly. That's my problem. Doesn't matter if it makes me unhappy or not. You don't care. As long as it makes you happy.
I have to change my life around and work so you don't throw tantrums. Do you hear how selfish that sounds?
What's so hard about changing your pin?
My pin is a fucking number, it represents nothing and it's pathetic you think otherwise after I've told you. This coming from the guy who bitched over and over about how I was telling him what he thought.
Well, you can blame that one on Will, because Will was the one that told me.
No.
Yeah, oh no, don't blame it on Will. Not perfect
I
Will.
blame you.
I know. Why blame perfect Will? Can't do that. God forbid blame perfect Will.
I told you countless time, and you didn't listen.
Oh, whatever.
That's your fault.
I know it.
Own it, coward.
Excuse me?
Own it.
What did you call me?
Own your fucking actions.
What did you call me?
Stop blaming others like a coward.
You better back off the name calling bullshit.
You better back off the accusation bullshit.
Well, maybe you better back off of fucking being so close with Will. You don't want him being a threat to me? Don't make him one.
There you go mentioning him again. You make him a threat, Lorne. That's you.
Well, your actions say a lot, you know.
Here we go again. Let's have this conversation for the 29th time.
No, I'd rather talk about something else.
Note knew it about my actions, Lorne, go ahead.
Nah.
Let's hear all about my actions yet again.
Nah. Let's talk about your friend Debbie and how she puts our old phone calls on the internet.
Okay, bye.
I said, let's talk about your friend Debbie and how she puts our old phone calls on the internet.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, your friend Debbie's such a good person. It doesn't have anything to do with you.
Oh, so I control her?
No, you don't. No. That's remember what I told you wasn't anything about us. It was about me being upset because stuff that I found out. Well, I found out that she put our old phone calls on the internet. And I never even knew she had ever recorded me. It's pretty
Your
sad.
tone really reflected it was my fault.
No, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Trying to understand why people think it's so funny to do that shit.
Weren't you told how that happened, Lorne, or did you forget again?
Huh?
Weren't you told how that happened, Lorne, or did you forget again?
Wasn't I told how that happened? No. I wasn't told that she put our old phone calls on the internet.
Pretty sure you were.
No, I weren't. I never even knew that she recorded us. The only one I knew about was when I read the chat log.
Right until you are presented with the facts and you say, oops, I guess I did.
The only one that I knew about was when we read the chat log. That's the only one that I ever knew about. There were others that she put on the internet. Phone calls that was just me. It's supposed to be, well, in my mind, it was just me and her. Not knowing that she
What
recorded
phone
it.
calls did she put up?
She put up phone calls between me and her. She gave them to her fucking clubber to put on there.
Like
Isn't that
what?
fucking special?
Name the context.
Oh, what did he tell me?
What were these calls about?
One of them was back in. I remember he told me that she said that
Say
she was actually
specifics instead of vague shit.
I remember he told me that she said that she was excited to talk to me that day, and I guess I was drinking that day, and that's all I remember about it, about what he told me. But he was naming things saying things that made me know that it was called between me and Debbie, and she had put it on the internet. Is it storming there?
Well, that really nails it down, Lorne. Oh, so it wasn't an actual call, just someone saying things.
There's someone telling me that what was said from the call, but I knew I had it with Debbie. And nobody else could know what was being said other than
Did
me
you
and
hear
Debbie,
it?
unless
Can you verify it happened when you think it did?
there was nobody else could have known about that conversation other than me and Debbie, because I thought it was just me and Debbie on the call. I didn't know that she had recorded it, and I never knew that she'd put it on the internet
Right when he wasn't there.
until this person told me.
Right when he wasn't there.
Huh?
Right when he wasn't there.
When he wasn't supposed to be there. It was supposed to be just me and her. When he doesn't have control of the phone when it's in Debbie's hand.
This call was brought to you by the Lorne World Order for Life.